Hey, Roger Davis here again. Want to just talk with you. I know we are in some very interesting times. I know probably you, like all of us, have a lot of disappointment. Disappointment on some of the sporting events that we're going to miss out on, disappointment on the fun that oftentimes March brings us, but also disappointment on things like the retreat that's coming up for our student ministry. We obviously have those conversations around here. We love coming alongside you in your student ministry with what you do on your Wednesday nights, on your Sunday mornings, on your retreats. And in these interesting times, I know it creates a lot of crazy questions for you, questions from parents, questions from senior pastors, questions from your youth workers. One of the things that we wanted to do is just come alongside you and just simply say, hey, our team is here. If there's anything we can do to help you out with questions, feel free to call us. We want to come alongside you and say, hey, here's some thoughts. Even in our blog and different things like that, we'll continue to give some suggestions on just ways you can navigate the waters that we're in. Two things specifically, though, that I did want to mention today is we've been talking about our release on Tuesday of our 2021 dates. And what we're going to do is we're going to delay those a little bit. We're not going to delay the events. We're still going to do camp, I promise you, in 2021. But right now, it just doesn't seem right for us to be talking about the future when we're trying to figure out the present. And so what we want to do is we want to honor you. We want to honor our time there in the conversation about 2021. Super excited about the theme, super excited about the content. We're continuing to develop that here in our offices at YM360, but we're going to delay those releases. If you do have any questions, though, you can always email me. Happy to answer questions. If you're already doing long-range planning for 2021, we don't want to delay. And I don't anticipate delaying them long, but just right now with what's happening in our country, it just doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do for us to be talking about 2021, like I said, when we're trying to figure out what's happening this Sunday, what's happening this Wednesday. So that's the first thing I want to mention. The second thing is I do want to talk about this summer, 2020, coming up in what feels like just a few weeks. Now, in the world we're living in, it's almost like hour to hour, day to day, week to week. And so some of you may already be getting those questions about your summer plans. I don't think right now we have to make any decisions about the summer. We've been dealing with spring breaks. We've been dealing with mission trips. We've been dealing with literally what's happening right here in March and obviously extending into April. We realize it might be harder for you to talk about camp and get kids to sign up for camp. Do want you to know that we think there's going to be plenty of time for us to be able to have those dialogues and those conversations, but our team will totally be available to help you out. Obviously, you can check out our toolkit. There's a lot of information there. You may say, you know what, I just don't need to be talking about this today. Well, next week might be a totally different conversation. 3 weeks from now might be a totally different conversation. So if any plans change, you'll be the first to know. We'll let you know there. But right now, we don't have any plans to make any changes as we continue to talk to all of our locations. June and July feels like a totally different conversation than what March has felt like. And so wanted to include that in this conversation with you today. So we'll get you the 2021 dates. They're going to come out. 2020, we don't anticipate any changes right now, and we're super excited about the Make It Matter theme and that content. It'll be available to you really, really soon. If we can do anything for you, though, feel free to contact us. My email address is right in the bottom there. My cell phone number is even listed there if you want to text or anything that you need. Or if you just, like I said, are doing long-range planning, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll do everything I can to help you out. Look forward to seeing you down the trail.